Dean, this is Mary Logan.
How do you do, Mr. Logan?
How do you do?
Sam has spoken of you so often.
Mary was very helpful when Sam was in the London office.
Yes, I know. Sam still talks about it. When did you live in Greece?
Oh, a long time ago. I was a press officer with the British government, and I decided to stay there.
Then you must have really seen the country.
As much as I could.
Did it live up to your expectations?
It made nonsense of my imaginings. It was better than anything I could have imagined.
We all have our passions. Christine's is for Greece.
I'm terribly sorry. I'm sure you two want to talk shop.
Don't you dare. No one's allowed to talk shop with me till next week. I hear the Hancocks are giving you one of their parties tonight.
Yes, it's very kind of you.
You know, I can remember the days when publishing used to be done by professionals. Nowadays, you can't tell whether a man's a poet or a soap salesman. It's most upsetting. And it's very confusing.
Mr. Logan?
Go ahead. She'll give you no peace until you do.
Yes.
Is this the way it really looks?
If any picture could do it justice. Let's see. That's Delphi. I wonder if they have a drawing of the olive groves. They go right down to the Gulf. You know, in certain light, you can't see where the trees end and the water begins. These are the islands. This is Mykonos. I think it's the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
I must be going.
Not yet, my dear.
I've stayed longer than Miss Shaw said I could.
Now, Mr. Bonner, you know what Dr. Whiteman said about visitors.
I should be on my way, too.
Both of you?
It's time, sir.
Yes, I suppose it is. Murray will take you wherever you want to go.
I can take myself. I've often wondered what it's like to see New York for the first time. Are you enjoying it, Mr. Logan?
Very much. The part I liked best was my visit to Runnybrook on Sunday.
I didn't realize you'd been there.
Won't you at least tell me where you're staying?
You'll tell Sam. Please try to understand, Frederick. You wanted to see how I'd take it. That's why you spoke about Runnybrook. Sam talked to you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I can't tell you how sorry I am. I know what this must be doing to Sam. And I don't want to hurt him.
All he wants is to have you back. It's as simple as that.
Is it? I wish I could make you see. I wish I could make someone see.
What about Frederick?
Frederick's the last person I can talk to. Sam's his son.
And I'm Sam's friend. Anyway, I haven't made such a success in my life that I'm qualified to help anybody else.
I'll take that chance. I have to. Will you tell Sam what I told you? That he's driven me away with his never-ending goodness and care.
Isn't it possible for you to tell him this yourself?
Don't you think I've tried? Oh, I know this sounds dreadful. Sometimes I think Sam loves me better ill than well. Every effort I make to lead a normal life tears him to pieces.
If you did leave for good, what would you do?
I don't know. I'd lead my own life. It might be short, but it would be a life. You see, my mother always told me I was incapable of love. I don't believe that. Maybe I married Sam to get away from the kind of life I had with her. But I was ready to give him everything I had to be a good wife in every way. And if I go back, I'll do everything I can to make him happy. But for both our sakes, it has to be on my terms, as his wife, not his child. You'll be late to your party.